Now that the Frieren anime has concluded, I feel like it's a good time to explore this anime thematically and discuss how magical it really is. To say that Frieren is a remarkable anime would be such an understatement. It boasts an engaging plot, breathtaking animations, enchanting music, and so much more. So I think for this video, I'm only going to focus on content already covered in the anime, mainly because the show has completely drawn me in over the recent fall and winter season of anime, but also that way anime-only watchers don't get spoiled. Within Frieren, each character stands out uniquely and merits individual exploration. However, I'm particularly drawn to Stark. Whilst a low-key enigmatic warrior often serves as comic relief, Stark's story profoundly illustrates the journey of self-esteem and courage, and honestly reflects a piece of me. Stark's narrative begins in a warrior-dominated village. From a young age, he aspired to follow in these footsteps, yet he never quite met his father's expectations, especially when contrasted with his elder brother Stoltz, the village's star warrior. Nonetheless, Stark wasn't discouraged, perhaps due to habitual disappointment, or possibly because Stoltz alone offered him support. However, tragedy struck when demons assaulted their village, prompting Stark to flee, abandoning everything he knew. This act haunted him not only for the loss of his home, but for his perceived cowardice. He labelled himself a failure, embodying his father's scornful view. Regardless, fate intervened when Eisen, a seasoned warrior who had journeyed with the hero Himmel to defeat the Demon King, discovered and took Stark under his wing. Eisen's training was rigorous, leaving Stark with a visible scar, and more poignantly, reinforcing his low self-esteem due to Eisen's lack of praise. Stark's path led him to a village besieged by a dragon. Confronted by the beast, he was paralyzed with fear, yet the dragon, unbeknownst to him, withdrew due to fear of his perceived strength. The villagers celebrated a hero, a title Stark attributed to mere luck and fortune, yet he chose to stay, motivated by the commitment not to abandon those in need ever again. It was here that Stark's journey intersected with Frieren and Fern in their search for a frontline warrior for their mission. Frieren and Fern extended an invitation to Stark, urging him to ally up with them in their quest to confront the dragon. Despite his efforts to maintain a facade of bravery, Stark opens up about his harrowing encounter with the dragon, admitting his lack of real combat experiences against such foes. While Fern harbors reservations about Stark's capability, Frieren places her trust in him, promising that if he can distract the dragon for just 30 seconds, she will deliver the decisive blow. So she allows him the night to ponder his decisions. As night falls, Fern discovers Stark practicing diligently, where he shares his anxieties and past experiences with his mentor. Fern recounts her own initial fears before facing a monster, emphasizing how her determination saw her through, and expresses confidence that Stark will experience a similar triumph. On the day of the confrontation, Stark, though consumed by fear, steps forward to join the fray. As he confronts the dragon, his fear manifests into a visible shake, but upon revealing his fear, Frieren reassures him, sharing that his mentor too faced such fears in the face of daunting challenges. Confronted by this thought, Stark engages the dragon once more, and in a moment of just classic amazing madhouse animation, successfully immobilizes the creature. However, as the dragon dissolves into nothingness, revealing that Stark alone had vanquished it, we witness a transformation in Stark's demeanor, from being paralyzed with fear to single-handedly defeating the dragon. Stark briefly tastes a newfound confidence. As the journey with Frieren and Fern continues, Stark shares the reason behind his alliance with Frieren's party. He reminisces about Eisen, who fondly recalled his adventures with the heroes group, marked by Frieren's contribution to their memorable, fun and ridiculous journey. Inspired, Stark expresses his desire to collect his own set of stories from his travels with Frieren, intending to honor his master. This heartfelt disclosure, akin to his previous acts of concern for the villagers, highlights Stark's inherent consideration for others. Going a few episodes forward, eventually their team arrives in a city engaged in peace talks with demon delegation. Frieren, skeptical of the demons' intentions and fearing a plot to undermine the city, confronts them and is swiftly detained. The delegation leader, Lugnar, interacts solely with Frieren, ignoring Stark, Fern, and the city guards, displaying a confidence that unsettles Stark. However, Fern's support helps him regain his composure. After Frieren breaks out of detention, now aware of a formidable demon named Aura plotting against the city, despite Stark's plea for her to remain and combat the immediate threat, she decides to pursue her own battle, leaving Stark and Fern to fend for themselves. They infiltrate Graf Granite's residence to face the demons and discover him bound and helpless. Lugna's disregard for Stark, focusing only on perceived threats, doesn't deter Stark from confronting him, managing to distract the demon long enough for Fern to launch an attack. They manage to rescue Graf, with Stark looking for another fight with the demons, despite his ongoing struggle with self-doubt. This pattern of vacillation in Stark's actions reveals his ongoing battle with confidence. The narrative intensifies as Stark and Fern are ambushed by demons, with Stark facing Lugna's lieutenant, Linny, who can mimic any fighting techniques she observes, including Eisen's. Stark finds himself at a disadvantage, overwhelmed by Linny's replication of his master's combat style. In a critical moment, Stark recalls Eisen's advice on overcoming superior foes by persistence and understanding that a copy is just an imperfect recreation of the real thing. This realization empowers Stark, fueling his determination to confront and ultimately overcome his adversary, marking a significant moment of internal victory. Stark's initial reluctance and eventual bravery in facing demons, to his epiphany during a pivotal fight that he could conquer his self-doubt, underscored his evolving self-perception. Stark's narrative is one of internal conflict, confronting his demons both literal and figurative, and gradually recognizing his worth, spurred by the faith others placed on him. As the trio continues, the group settles in a new quiet town. It's during this period of calm that Frieren shares with Fern that today marks Stark's birthday. Fern, caught off guard by this revelation, sets out to discover what Stark might wish for his birthday gift. Her inquiries lead her to various townspeople who share stories of Stark's acts of kindness, painting a picture of his selfless nature. Eventually, Fern manages to bring up the topic of a birthday gift with Stark, who is visibly puzzled by the question. Stark confesses that he has never actually received a traditional birthday gift, not from his family nor his mentor, tying this absence to his self-perceived failures and the painful memory of fleeing the village. This conversation deepens Stark's self-reflection, contrasting his actions with the heroic ideal of Himmel, who in Stark's eyes would have remained to defend his home. Attempting to uplift Stark, Fern dismisses the weight of the past, asserting the bravery of the Stark she knows, a Stark who stands up and faces challenges. Despite her reassurance, Stark remains unconvinced. Nonetheless, Fern provides him with a gift, a bracelet, symbolizing a token of belief in his strength. Frieren, on the other hand, offers a more familiar gift, a large hamburger patty, echoing a tradition Stark's mentor Eisen upheld. Stark never understood why Eisen always prepared such a meal for his birthdays, until Frieren elucidates the significance of the gesture. A tradition from Eisen's homeland, honoring warriors for their diligence and courage. This revelation is pivotal for Stark, connecting the dots between the acts of kindness he's shown to others and the acknowledgement of his efforts and bravery by those close to him. It signifies a moment of clarity in Stark's journey of self-discovery, affirming that his value and strength are recognized and celebrated by those around him, even if he struggles to see it himself. This scene where Stark's understanding of his worth and the appreciation of his contributions converge marks a crucial turning point in his character arc, encapsulating the growth and inner transformation he has undergone throughout the narrative. In every situation, Stark lacks a complete understanding of the full picture. And yet, interestingly, every character surrounding Stark holds a firm belief in his prowess as a warrior. The village besieged by the dragon regarded him as their champion. Fern consistently shows trust in him. Upon their first encounter, he surpassed Frieren's expectations. Even Eisen, who seldom offered direct praise, acknowledged Stark's potential to become a formidable warrior, a notion that even frightened him. Stark's brother also recognized him and admired the effort Stark put into his training, a sentiment Eisen echoed through the tradition of the birthday burger. Ironically, the only person who doubted Stark, who lacked faith in his abilities and failed to acknowledge his diligence, was Stark himself. This aspect of Stark's journey resonates deeply with me. I'm a music producer, and throughout my entire career so far, I've encountered similar challenges of self-doubt and imposter syndrome. And I know from first-hand experience, it will profoundly affect one's self-perception. This kind of self-doubt can lead you to believe in your own inevitable failure, obscuring the ability to see your success and the value others find in your efforts. The praise and belief from others might seem insubstantial because you might think they don't fully understand the full scope of your experiences. However, this perception is often far from the truth. While you might uniquely experience your journey, your perception is inherently limited to your viewpoint. Others can offer a different, sometimes more encouraging perspective, having possibly navigated similar paths themselves. Hence, it's crucial not to become ensnared by your own skepticism. When facing self-doubt, rather than capitulating to the fear of failure, it's more productive to challenge these doubts with the possibility of success. Asking, what if I succeed? Everyone's future is unwritten, and that's the essence of Stark's appeal. Stark's narrative isn't just a captivating element to the story. It serves as a poignant reminder that self-belief is often the last hurdle to recognizing our true potential. His journey from self-doubt to self-realization mirrors a universal struggle, offering both solace and inspiration. It underscores the importance of challenging our insecurities and embracing the unknown future with an open heart and mind. I think in times like this, Fern's wisdom shines a light on a crucial truth. What matters is who he is now. This insight prompts a profound revelation for Stark, allowing him to see life through a new lens. Perhaps his village remained skeptical of his abilities, yet his brother saw the effort Stark dedicated to his training and believed in him. While Eisen may not have openly praised Stark, he recognized Stark's potential to exceed even his own skill. Stark's departure from his village wasn't an act of cowardice, but a decision influenced by his brother's deep concern for his safety. Stark's struggle with self-appreciation meant he often overlooked the esteem in which he was held by others. However, Frieren's thoughtful gift serves as a catalyst for Stark to acknowledge the faith others have in him, even when he lacked faith in himself. This revelation is beautifully congruent with the essence of Frieren. Throughout the series, we witness Frieren's own moments of realization regarding past events, but it's Stark's journey of overcoming his deep-seated insecurities that stands out poignantly. It illustrates how he has not only confronted formidable adversaries, but also discovered his intrinsic value through hard work and perseverance. As the narrative unfolds, another moment really stands out to me, further cementing Stark's growth. He encounters Orden and his son Mut, a mirror to Stark's own childhood dynamics. Orden's candid assessment of Mut as a diligent individual with untapped potential, despite not being naturally gifted like his brother, resonates deeply with Stark. This interaction, though seemingly minor, encapsulates the essence of Stark's kindness and his evolved understanding of self-worth. It underscores how recognition and treatment can profoundly impact one's self-perception. In its exploration of Stark's character, Frieren Beyond Journey's End transcends the typical boundaries of a fantasy anime, offering viewers a resonant narrative on the importance of self-belief, the power of support, and the courage to face one's fears. Through Stark's experiences, the anime invites viewers to reflect on their own journeys, emphasizing that true strength lies in confronting and overcoming one's internal struggles. Ultimately, Stark's story serves as a testament to the anime's broader themes of resilience, the quest for self-understanding, and the transformative power of human connection. As Stark navigates his personal odyssey, his evolution from uncertainty to a more confident warrior underscores a universal message of hope and empowerment. In closing, Frieren stands as a poignant reminder of the complexities of self-esteem, the challenges of personal growth, and the enduring power of compassion and belief, both in oneself and in others. Stark's evolution from a doubted warrior to a figure of strength and self-assurance encapsulates the anime's rich, multifaceted exploration of identity, bravery, and the indomitable human spirit. I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching.